Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Dragon Warrior 4 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Last episode, we defeated Balzack and ended up getting the magma staff, which allowed us to get to Gardenbur here. We explored it a little bit, but there's a sequence trigger that's going to pop up and that will get us into send us to the next dungeon. So I didn't want to have the video running really long, the last one, so I just stopped where I was at. So this lady's basically recalling all the stuff that's happening to us and beginning to understand it all. This is an old story. When the Queen's grandmother was young, she received something called the Zenethian Shield from Burland's king. We learned that earlier from the King of Burland. And this is the Queen's dressing room. Don't touch those beautiful dresses with your dirty hands. Alright. Well, we won't touch any of these dresses. We'll touch one over in the other room, though, because there was a small medal in it. So, but none of those are all empty. The Queen is very strict. Watch your manners. You must be travelers. We've had peace because we've been cut off from the outside world. Leave immediately. Well, unfortunately, you're no longer cut off because of us. The Queen speaks harshly, but she's actually tender-hearted. She would have enjoyed a commoner's life if she hadn't been born into the war family. I feel sorry for her. Alright, well, let's get that other medal. I've decided that instead of getting the metal Babel Helm, I'm going to get another Sword of Miracles and three Hats of Happiness. So that would be 18 rather than 20 for the metal Babel Helm. Because when I'm getting my characters up to level 99, max level. Hello, why don't you check out this drawer? I'm sure you'll find something. And if we do that, though, we're gonna get in trouble. So yeah, check in that drawer, cause this lady to come in. Thieves, help! You bold thieves, you're under arrest, come. When I'm getting level 99, I'd only have to steal one metal Babel Helm, from one of the King medals, have Tulum steal that, or have it drop during the fighting them. So, it'll be much easier to get one of them than to have to try to get, you know, like, steal 3 Hats of Happiness, or have metal Babbles drop 3 Hats of Happiness and get that other Sword of Miracles. I don't think I'd be able to, so. Get out, the Queen will see you. I'm the Queen of this country. I judge all accused. You're accused of stealing the prophetess's bronze armor. Do you admit you stole it? No. The prophet says she saw you steal it. Do you still insist that you didn't steal it? Yes. And who stole the bronze armor? You insist you're falsely accused of. And you have a chance to find the real thief. However, I'll have to keep one of you as hostage, so I'll put them in jail. Now go find the real thief. You've taken Tulum as a hostage. You change hostage, talk to me. Each of the hostages will say something different. Most of them say the same thing, but they're different. Now, I wanted to keep Panin in, but unfortunately we ain't allowed to throw Panin in jail. That's the only reason I kept him around for so long. Because whoever's in jail here isn't going to be able to get any experience. So I was like, well, Panin doesn't get any level, so might as well throw him in there. But maybe they don't think that because you have to, you don't have to get the person you throw in jail back. I'm counting on you, catch the thief, that's what Tulum says. A lot of other people say that too. Some other people say, like, something else, and we'll see. But yeah, I think there's 2 different dialogues that people say. So as Alina say, I'm counting on you, get me out of here soon. Yeah, get me out of here soon, catch that thief. So we'll just rotate through all our party members and see what they all say. And then we're going to head to the cave to the southeast. I'm counting on you, catch the thief. There's a cave to the southeast where the thief probably ran. Ragnar in there. I'll end up throwing Alina in the jail. She levels up pretty quick. And we definitely want Cosmo and Ragnar in our party when we fight the boss in the cave, the actual thief. I'm counting on you, catch the thief. And we want to have Christo too. So those 3 can't definitely thing. And then you know, now is just good for extra healing, and we want to have one of the other wizards, so either Mara or Nara. So yeah, I just put Alina in there. Doesn't matter, like what, like nothing really changes on who you put in there, just the way you can compose your party. So, but it's not like putting one person in there is going to make the next section impossible. You just go with whoever you know, maybe you're not leveling somebody. The speed run, they don't use Talon at all, so they just actually keep him in here. And they never actually rescue him. But some of the characters were level slower. Bray, narrow level slower, so I wanted to keep them in, you know, so they get the most experience. So we'll have this initial party here that's going to go to the cave and then go out of the cave. We're not going to do the whole cave the entire in one trip. We're just going to go in there and get all the treasures, and then we'll go in again. The cave, we can't keep the cave. You don't take the wagon in it. So the characters we don't have in the party now, they're going to be the ones who I'm going to put in the party on the second dive through the cave to, you know, get experience. That'll be like I said, Ragnar and Christo. And we can't get in during the night, so only room in this castle, and they close up at night. That guy who was around here, he's gone. He found somewhere to go. We want to have the hero and Ragnar in for the party for the boss because they have a sort of lethargy that can put the boss to sleep. We want to have Christo because Christo has the stop spell, and the stop spell, the boss can use a bunch of spells, mainly Snowstorm. So you'll want to negate that, and Christo has the stop spell, so he'll use that. And then I'll have, I'll end up using Bray as the fourth character rather than Mara, the other mage, because Bray has the buffing spells, the by-kill spell, and we want to try to get the AI to start learning to cast that during boss battles. So this boss battle coming up has a lot of hit points. It's going to take a while to take him down, so the AI will see that, you know, hey, it's taking too long to take this guy down. We're going to have to increase our damage to him per turn, and it'll finally decide, okay, I'm going to start casting the by-kill spell, which doubles your attack power, so you'll be able to cast that on, like, Cosmo, then Ragnar. Usually always cast it on the hero first, and then he'll choose your best attackers. So usually like Ragnar, then Alina, and then if need be, then he'll end up going down to, whatchamacallit, the other characters like Christo, Nara maybe. So, had a few new enemies there. We had the Skull Knight here. We had like a big chicken mantle. We could have ran some of these guys around Burland too, but not a lot of encounters around that area. We have a lot of encounters around this area though because we have all the mountains and forests. So here's our cave. It's a pretty large cave, but luckily one of the good things is the encounter rate isn't too bad in this cave. You'll see there'll be long stretches where like I don't have any encounters. Like I said, the boss still can be pretty tough, so we're going to do like 2 trips. One trip to gain experience with this group, this party group, and get all the treasure, and then we'll come back with the other party, and they'll get the party and take out the boss. We need a Tyrannosaur here. We start telling him to do a few little of his antics. I'll probably do like a bonus episode where like I show off all his antics, along with like the chance spell and, you know, a few other things. There's a confusion spell. Characters do different things when they're confused. So, but much later. Gotta get through the game first. So we're getting toward the end here. We still have a lot to go, but we're getting there. So I'd say maybe about like 70% of the way done. So another new enemy here, the Dragonite. Talon's gonna try to put it to sleep. Too bad you can't use the. I wonder if in the future remakes, if they let you select Talon's gimmicks that he does, or if it's just like, you know, random, like you select, you know, gimmick and he does a random one, or if you actually would have control. I don't know. So they remade this for, I think, the PlayStation, and then they also made it for the 3DS. But like a lot of 3DS remakes that they made, they're in like 3D and you can rotate the screen and stuff. And the way the games are made, stuff is kind of hidden because you have to rotate the camera to find stuff. Where like in these games, like the original releases, like for the Nintendo and Super Nintendo for Dragon Quest 5 and 6, you have an overhead view where like you see everything. So like you see that treasure chest there. You see a pot in the corner. Where in the remakes, based on the perspective of the 3D perspective, you might have to like rotate the camera a certain way to see the pot to get it. So I don't know, I don't really like 3D games. So I'm just playing the original releases here. At least up to Dragon Quest 6. That's all I have. I got the imported those ones from Japan, 5 and 6. So I'll play an emulator though, translated version on the Super Nintendo. But yeah, then after that they also come out for like PlayStations. So if you like I think you can pretty much every single Dragon Quest on the DS, the 3DS. But like I said, they're redone in a 3D manner. I know they have a re-release of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 was exclusive to the DS. 10 was a mobile or the online game that they may translate the offline for. I heard. And then 11 came out for like pretty much all the systems like Xbox, Nintendo, and PlayStation. But I'm just going through the first 6 squid, like how with the Final Fantasies. That's kind of where they ended up. You know, for me, with the Super Nintendo era. That's pretty much all I had in gaming. Never bought any other stuff. I bought a PlayStation, but that was for my brother. Years later, probably when PlayStation 2 or 3 were out, because my brother used to like this one game, the Siphon Filter series. So I ended up like picking up a PlayStation like Mini, and I got 3 Siphon Filter games in it. So, alrighty. Just looking around my inventory. We don't have too much space. We're gonna have to drop an item eventually, but we'll see. Not too much further in this cave to go. We've got 3 more chests to pick up, and we could go to the boss, but like I said, we're just gonna grab all the chests. I see that we don't have too much of a bad encounter rate, so which is very helpful. We do get some good treasure though, so Strength Seeds once again. I'll be going to Alina because eventually we want to buy her the stiletto earrings. Really weak attack power, but allow her to attack twice in a round. So it's like the Falcon Sword from Dragon Warrior 2 and 3. So we want to boost her strength up because that'll make each of those attacks more effective. So we get a double advantage by giving to Alina. The other agility ones we'll give to Cosmo. Life Force Nuts will always give to Nara because she just gains so terrible hit points. And then the Mystic Nuts to one of the wizards. Probably Mara most of the time because she seems to go through MP really, really quick. So this Bray only has those four blizzard type spells. Then his other spells are more like buffing type spells. So he won't be using them as much. Where Nara's constantly spamming damage spells and running out of MP. Or Mara. Got the Dragon Shield, really good shield. We'll end up giving that to Ragnar. We could give it to Cosmo, but Cosmo's going to be getting the Zenethian Shield after this cave, basically. So, yeah, it's kind of a pointless because then we'll just pass it down to Ragnar anyway. So, we got all the treasures. So, I'm just going to warp out of here, pass that Dragon Shield over to Ragnar. I ended up just getting rid of those magic potions. They give you about 10 MP back, so not really all that important. I think I have a wizard's ring that I'll end up that I have in the shop, or the vault with Talon's wife, we'll end up pulling that out for the end game. That thing is in Endor here. And we're swinging by Endor here to heal up, drop some stuff off in the vault. And then we'll sell some stuff. We're very close to getting another set of the Metal Babel armor. We'll get that for Talon. So let's see if we can sell some stuff here. It doesn't look like we're very close to it, but we've got some items here, like the Iron Spear. I think Talon actually stole that from one of the monsters. I think that extra Iron Mask. We're also we're gonna sell Cosmo's Iron Mask because we're gonna work to Stancia. The only reason we didn't do that thing with Panin was because I wanted to throw him in jail, but can't throw him in jail. So there's no use for Panin in our party anymore. So we're just gonna, and that means there's no use for the Iron Mask on Cosmo because you're about to get this Zenethian helmet, which is better. So we'll end up selling that. So that'll get us a lot of excess money that we need to, not excess money, but funds toward that Metal Babel armor. Really expensive, 15,000 gold. So we'll leave some stuff here. You can actually, once you get rid of the, I'll leave a small medal here just so I have one, you know, for the, 100% of the game. There's be one sitting in things. I'm not gonna spend them all at the Metal King. Mirror Bra, probably not ever gonna use that. Maybe in the bonus episode I'll show you what it does. Like I said, it just turns characters that are, but it's like those characters change. They're very rare, and so just to be carrying that around just to show that off, it's probably just best for like a bonus episode. So, drop some. Eventually, we'll be able to, once you get the final key, that will obsolete the Thief's Key and the Magic Key. So that'll clear up some more inventory space. But speaking of clearing things up, next episode we're going to clear out our party by getting rid of Panin and getting the Zenethian helm. Take care, see you then. Bye.